Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. We start off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hands Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Did you know there's a small Nevada town where prohibition is still taking place? Well, Review-Journal Jen Ah introduces us to the dry town of Alamo, where that may all change.
With a population of less than 1,200, Alamo is considering ending its alcohol prohibition in place since 1985, all in the name of economic development.
Right now, we don't have any restaurants in the whole valley.
From Vegas, if you drive about an hour and a half up north, you'll run into a town full of great hiking spots, but no booze.
Because it's not good for your body, it's not healthy for people around you. You'll run into them and kill them.
Despite Alamo's Mormon heritage and some backlash, an ordinance to permit alcohol sales will go before the Board of Commissioners in Lincoln County this week.
It'll be a process to get any kind of establishment where you're actually serving alcohol in the town.
For the Review-Journal, I'm Jen Ah.
The most expensive poker hand ever live-streamed in the U.S. took place Sunday in Las Vegas. Patrick Antonius, a renowned high-stakes pro, won a pot worth $2 million during PokerGo's No Gamble, No Future Cash of the Titans cash game at Aria. The previous record for the largest pot in U.S. poker livestream history was set by Alan Keating in December when he won $1.158 million. The Bureau of Land Management is investigating a small plane crash that occurred Sunday in the tiny outpost of Cal Navarre, which is about 70 miles south of Las Vegas. According to the Federal Aviation Administration, the aircraft was a single-engine Glass Air Sportsman GS-2. The pilot was the only person on board and was assisted by paramedics. And Congresswoman Dina Titus announced that Las Vegas will receive a $2 million grant for improvements along the I-15 and Bonanza Road and F Street in the historic West Side neighborhood. In a released statement, Titus said, quote, "By widening sidewalks, planting trees, and installing lighting and curb extensions, the city of Las Vegas will be able to use this funding to enhance the walkability of District 1 and better connect our communities." The funding was established by the bipartisan infrastructure law that the Congresswoman championed. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada Bank on Accountability, the road that runs in front of Allegiant Stadium is set for an upgrade less than a year out from Las Vegas hosting its first Super Bowl. Dean Martin Drive between Alibaba Lane and Oquendo Road is set for a $5.6 million improvement project. Work on the project includes repaving Dean Martin and adding multiple digital messaging boards that will help direct traffic during game and event days. And Allegiant Air announced 8 new nonstop routes to some of the country's top vacation spots. And to celebrate the launch, the company is offering one-way fares on the new routes for as low as $39. There will be one available route from Lexington, Kentucky to Las Vegas. Other routes which will become available during the summer and fall travel seasons include Portland, Las Vegas, Chicago, Los Angeles, and more. Visit Allegiant.com for additional details. Now for your weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. We start today with sun and strong winds. Highs today ranging in the upper 60s, low 70s. However, wind gusts today will get as high as 30 miles per hour in parts of the valley. By tonight, clouds will roll in with a 50% chance of rain. Wind will strengthen in different areas in the valley. Lows in the mid-30s, low 40s. For the rest of the week, strong winds and rain chances continue all week. Daytime highs will also cool to the upper 40s, low 50s. Winds will remain in the 20 to 30 mile per hour range until Thursday.
Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the mobile app today. The Raiders fired defensive line coach Frank Okam. A source with knowledge of the situation informed the Review-Journal of the change. Okam was with the team for one season. He was hired in by defensive coordinator Patrick Graham and replaced Rod Marinelli. Under Okam, the defensive line could not create much pressure and recorded only 21.5 sacks. Their overall sack total was 27, which was third worst in the NFL.
In your health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. Getting a good night's sleep is important, but just how much sleep do you need? American Heart Association recently added sleep to its checklist for improving and maintaining your heart health, and it turns out quantity is just as important as quality.
The sweet spot is 8 hours. Most of us don't need more than 9 hours. So between 7 and 9, sweet spot right at 8. And the reason why is because studies have shown that if you sleep less than 7 hours a day, you have a higher cardiovascular risk or risk of heart disease or stroke.
To maintain heart health, the American Heart Association also recommends keeping a healthy weight, avoiding smoking and drinking alcohol, staying active, and eating healthy.
Here's the latest in sports.
The Knights will look to extend their 5-game winning streak when they take on the Chicago Blackhawks at 5:30 p.m. on Tuesday. The trade deadline is only 10 days away from this game, and a big focus is on Chicago, who is near the bottom of the NHL standings. Not so much for the Knights. I talked to a bunch of players yesterday. They said that their focus is really not on the trade deadline right now. They're not thinking about it. They're just focused on continuing their winning ways and letting everything else take care of itself. You can read more about that at reviewjournal.com.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Masters tees off in 6 weeks, and Jon Rahm is the 7-1 favorite at the Westgate Superbook to win the year's first major tournament and coveted green jacket. Rory McIlroy is the 9-1 second choice, and defending Masters champion Scottie Scheffler is the 12-1 third pick. Tiger Woods is 40-1 to win his 6th Masters championship.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. The rock band REO Speedwagon is working on a series in Las Vegas. Review Journal's John Castellamidez has more.
REO Speedwagon has been spending a lot of time around Vegasville lately, including a recent show at Pearl at the Palms, and again Saturday night at the Keep Memory Alive Power of Love Gala at MGM Grand. Kevin Cronin told me there's a reason why he's been so ubiquitous. The band is planning a residency in Las Vegas where they will play the entire High Infidelity album end to end. As Kevin said, even the songs I don't like, that album went to #1 and spawned a bunch of hits. This should be a fun residency.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have a Roku device, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.